Hey, concrete fans. Welcome to the Joy of Concrete with Mr. Concrete Concrete. Today, we're going to make some beautiful things out of concrete. And in general, that's what we do. We make beautiful things out of concrete together. This is our mold. We're going to get into this in a little bit. Don't worry, the time will come to talk about molds. But the first thing we're going to talk about is concrete. Here's our concrete. How you doing today? Do you have some concrete? Are you following along? Here's our concrete. I'm going to do 1, 2. That's about right. Are you following along at home or are you just watching? You can just watch. I don't mind. So, making a well. Got my concrete. I'm adding some water. Now I'm just mixing in the water. And this I'm just going to do by feel. I'm just going to work till I get to a consistency that I like. And then we'll start mixing in some mineral pigments once the concrete is wet. Now, mineral pigments you can mix into your concrete when it's dry, or you can mix in when it's wet. I like to do both. I like the predictability of using a formula and mixing in my mineral pigments when they are dry. But I like the surprise and the spontaneity of mixing in pigments into wet concrete. Because, like, who knows what you're going to get? Our pigments. I just put them, these are pure mineral pigments. There's some white. I'm going to throw a little bit of white in here because I want to lighten up my whole batch. I like working in light colors. So, starting in white. Mix that in. Get some nice pastels going. I'm going to use my hand pretty soon. I think I'm there. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'm wearing gloves. You don't need to get concrete on your bare skin. Some people can react. Your skin can react. If you have sensitive skin and you get wet concrete onto your sensitive skin, because concrete is so reactive with water, and your skin hopefully has lots of water in it. If you have sensitive skin, you may get an irritation. I've even seen like a rash. You can get a rash from wet concrete. So wear gloves. Don't get it on you. I wear gloves and I've never had a problem with getting a skin rash from concrete. I've worked with concrete for a very, very, very long time. Very. So, one of the advantages of working with concrete for a very long time is that you get to learn all of its little tricks and secrets, but it also still has plenty of tricks and secrets, so I haven't gotten bored yet. What do we think? Kind of a gray. I've got a very light platinumy gray, which I'm actually kind of into the color just like this, so I'm going to save some of this. I'm going to put you aside right there. Break this up into 2 colors. What are they going to be? Any ideas? If you have an idea, tell me below in the comments. I'll make a color. Tell me what color. Tell me what 3 colors you want to see. We'll make it together. I'm feeling. Maybe trying to make. See if we can get a peachy. Get a peachy color. A little bit of red. A little bit more red. some of this yellow. Right in there. Just a touch more red. Okay. Fold it in. Fold it in. Let's see what we get. Two hands. Two hands this time. Knead in the dough. What do we got here? What do we got? We got. See the red. Can't see the yellow yet, but pretty soon. A little bit more yellow, I think. Okay, let's try that. I'm actually kind of liking, because of that. Okay, yeah, I like this. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. Still got some really pinkiness to it, but it's a little bit of that peach in there too. I'm into that. That's a fun color. But I saw this yellow. We're working with yellow. Saw the yellow. I'm feeling this kind of peachy pink mixed with our yellow with these accents. I'm going to slide this over here. Keep moving. Big scoop of yellow. What? Hold that in. And get just a wee bit more. Crazy. Crazy amounts of yellow. Start mixing. Yellows are pretty kind of dry. Okay. Alrighty. Where are we at? Now, once we get these mineral pigments totally mixed in, see this consistency? This is what I'm after. Now you can do this. You can measure water, and measuring water is going to get you close to a consistency that you want for marbling. It'll get you to very fine consistencies, but when you're actually using concrete on site, you don't necessarily use a defined amount of water the same way every time. You measure the slump of the concrete. That is, on site, there's a device. If you're working with concrete in an industrial setting, there's something that can measure the flow of your concrete, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for flow. And that's how concrete, a lot of it, how it works. So we get an interesting color, I think because of our white content in here, where this is kind of like a banana, like an old banana skin type color. I'm actually going to bump our yellow up even more, because I don't think I like the old banana skin. I don't think I've ever heard anyone, ever, once, out in the world, say they like an old banana skin. You know what I like? I just like an old banana skin. My favorite. It's beautiful. I once had a suit that was an old banana skin suit, and I got married in it. No one's ever said that. Now, but without the white, I don't know if we're actually going to get away from that gray. There's a gray. We can use white to knock out some of the gray, because we're starting with a gray. And I'm going to add just a little bit more. That's a bit too wet for me, so I'm adding just a little bit of dry mix in here. Bring us back. This happens. It's good when it happens. And then I get to show you. That's better. Still has flow. Okay. But it's time to move. So there's our peachy pink. Here's our platinum gray. Here's our no longer a banana skin color. Just make a stack out of those. Just get them kind of working around. Look at that. Now, stretch that out a bit. You can do marbling a few different ways. I'm sure everyone here has seen me do it a few different ways. But today I'm doing it like this. And then I'm gonna, today, you know what I'm doing? I'm stacking the 3 colors like so. I'm elongating our concrete elongation. And then I'm rolling it up like a cake, like a rolled up cake. There we go. No problem. That's a ba-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya. It's a rose or a cinnamon bun. Ba-ya-ya. Rip. Oh, look at that. Let's try to keep those spirals. We've got a real Uzumaki going here. Anyone out there? Hello? Anyone out there? For that Uzumaki reference? No. Yes? You do? Oh my goodness, me too. It's my favorite. I knew we'd connect on something like that. I just knew it. Can I get our last Uzumaki in there? Little abstract Uzus on there. You know what? Take some of this. Dunk it in the corners. Now, this part's important. Still with me? These videos aren't short, but I like to keep them as close to real time as possible. I like to keep the videos as close to real time as possible because it, well, I want you to see for real. Pretty good measure of creep there, right? I thought I was going to actually have extra. Instead, I've got no extra. That's okay. Huh. Wow, okay, all of it. Perfect mix. Now I just gotta shake this out. You want to shake this out. I hope these colors are nice enough. Sometimes people tell me that I need to use prettier colors. And I hear that, I hear you. So if you think that is the case, if you think I need to be using prettier colors, please tell me. I want to know. Please tell me. You still gotta keep doing this. This part of the video is a time when, I guess let's call it process. This part of the process is a time when I just like to think about concrete. I'm just like, oh, I wonder. If concrete looks good enough to eat, should you eat it? No. The answer is no, don't eat it. You know how many times I've had to tell people that? 20 or 30 times. I think I've said at least 20, maybe 30, to a point where it's like I don't keep track of. I can't keep track of count anymore. Although I do know the first person I seriously had to tell over the phone, no, don't eat it. Please don't try to eat it. Your name's Joe. Joe, if you're out there, you're the first person that seriously asked me if you could eat these, and also said that someone at your store accidentally tried to eat one and almost broke a tooth. And then I was like, oh boy, I didn't know this is a problem that I ever have. But yeah, I've had to tell a lot of people. Just yesterday, I told someone, oh no, don't eat that. Just yesterday, I told Mallory, don't eat that. True story. So yeah, you can't, even if it looks good enough to eat, please don't eat it. Don't even think about eating it. I do think about eating it, but I would never eat it. Don't ever eat concrete. that's enough. That's enough vibration. We're gonna, you know what? We can pop these out in 4 hours. I always say 24 hours. Leave things 24 hours. You're not in that big of a rush. You can wait 24 hours. But if you're in a crazy rush, yeah, something like a hex towel, if you're careful, you can pop this out in 4 hours. My recommendation, 24, bare minimum, 4. So we're gonna come back in 4. We're gonna go bare minimum today. Because we're ripping it up, you and me together, ripping up concrete, making art together on YouTube, having a blast, doing the bull dance. Okay. Catch you on the cured side. Hey, concrete fans, here we are. We are on the cured side of this special pattern that we just poured 4 hours ago. So this is 4 hours. Now, 4 hours with something like this, a mold with no relief. Whoa. Oh, man. I was going to say something. Haha. Okay. Oh, look how clean that is. Now, if you're careful, look at this. Look how clean that is. I'm not going to wash this. Why? Because I'm lazy. And it doesn't need it. If you work careful, you can make things that don't need cleaning. Now let's take a look at our Uzumaki pattern. Ooh, is that Maki? Nah, it's Uzumaki. Check it out. Spirals. Oh, yeah. I like this one. This is my favorite one. Spirals. Yes, we did it. We did it together. We made spirals, new pattern, technique. Saw it here first with Mr. Concrete on The Joy of Concrete. I hope you got to follow along. I'd love to see what color of spiral you make. And maybe we can try something else with this technique, making spirals. We can do that. Easy. So there it is. There's our spiral hexagon tile that we did Uzumaki style. Just swirl it up, cinnamon bun, like a rose, but a desert rose. Now that's this color, desert rose. So here it is. You saw how to do it. We followed along. We did it together. If you had fun doing this, do those YouTube things. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, hit that notification thing, icon. I just want to show you more videos. And when you like and subscribe to these videos, it allows me to make more. And you know what? Tell someone. If you think you know somebody who likes concrete, if you know someone who likes concrete, send them our way. I want to show them concrete stuff. Very, very fun. Thanks, everybody. This is Mr. Concrete signing out. I will see you later.